Hey guys, it's Friday, March 29th, 2019. It's almost 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I just want to do a quick update on Ethereum. This is going to be an update to my TA that I posted yesterday. So if you don't know where we are as far as the weekly and daily chart is concerned, I would suggest just taking a look at the TA I posted yesterday on Ethereum and just getting up to speed. And so where we left off yesterday, we were looking at our channel here in the trap zone, and I was mentioning how I wasn't sure if things were going to fall down and retest here, or potentially break out and then retest this trend line. And when I woke up this morning, I was pleasantly surprised to see that we actually broke this trend line from yesterday with some decent volume. You can see, the over the previous 3-4 hour period, so the last 12 hours before this major move, our volume is almost twice as high as those 3 periods, well above average, and the previous 12 hours, or 8 hours rather, have been about average. So looking pretty good as far as the breakout's concerned. This so far is looking like a confirmed breakout. I don't think we're gonna see a fall back into this channel as of yet, but I just wanted to get a quick update and take a look at some momentum, some moving averages. So real quick, let's look at the moving averages. And for the 4-hour chart, we have beautiful fan out. Remember yesterday I said that I wasn't really looking for shorting opportunities because of the moving averages. The 55 is above the 200, and yesterday these were a lot tighter, but now they're kind of spreading out more. We have some even spacing here, so looking very good on the moving averages for the 4-hour. As for RSI and momentum is concerned, we're still trying to break above 70 here, but we could go either way. We could either kind of do like we can kind of reject off of here and maybe come back down to 60, or hopefully what happens is we kind of break above 70 and kind of get into this 70 to 80 range, kind of like what we saw back in March, around March 16th, when we broke into this zone. That's when we saw the last major upward movement. So right now on the 4-hour, looking pretty good. This MACD here is getting ready to break, or is breaking new highs, so I don't think we're going to see any kind of divergence. Looks like price is confirming our MACD here. So 4-hour looking good, moving averages and RSI. Let's just go ahead and take a look at 2-hour and get a sense of what kind of retrace we're getting here. I want to take the Fibonacci retrace, and let's just go to here, our first move. And from our first move, we retraced to about the 236, which is good. That's very bullish retrace, and then we bounced off with decent volume. So this is a good looking move here. Take this. Ooh, that's the wrong one. I want to take my extension tool and just kind of see where our 1-to-1 might be. So right now we went to the 618, rejected, came down to the 382. All well and good as far as targets go. Wouldn't be surprised to see 144, so that'd be another $4 increase before we kind of maybe retrace back down to this 618. But ultimately we're seeing some confluence here with our trend line. Let me just go to the 4-hour chart. We're seeing some confluence here with this major trend line that we've been looking at. This is our weekly trend line that we showed in the previous TA, and we're seeing some good confluence here with 148 up to the 150 range, to the 168. So we could be going on a nice little run here, and if we take a look here to here. That's going to be 5%, so not as big as it looks because we're on the 4-hour chart, but you know, it could turn out to be a decent trade. You know, picking up 5% here. We picked up 5% the other day, and I actually did re-enter a small position. You know, I did sell a little bit here, but I wasn't very confident in shorting, so I kind of set some buy orders and some moving averages, and got a little small position going, and I'm going to be adding on the retrace. You know, and hope for a little 7% gain or whatever. But yeah, we've broken this channel line, which is good, and we're just gonna take a look at you know, we're gonna put our fib retrace on here, and I'm just gonna be watching this, kind of seeing where we retrace to, even from this high or maybe here. You know, right now we're kind of rejecting the 236. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a retrace back down to 0 before going higher, or maybe we do break above to the 618 from here and, you know, hit one of these levels before going higher. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave this on my chart, you know, along with the moving averages, and kind of look for confluence, places to buy. If I'm looking for a healthy uptrend, I'm looking for retracements down to the 8 or the 13 moving average. You know, again, when we start breaking down to the 34, the 55 and below, that's when we know the uptrend's over. But right now, looking like pretty solid uptrend. Everything's being supported by the 8 EMA up to about the 1 hour, even the 30-minute. Yeah, we're supported on the 8 on just about every time frame. It's really only starting to break down here at the 5, but even on the 5, we're still above the 8. So this uptrend is looking very healthy at the moment. You can see price is just, we got this huge rejection here down to the 8, and then you can just see some really obvious curvature here in the price. The candlestick pattern, you know, you're getting kind of this like V-shaped pattern here. So wouldn't be surprised to just see price kind of just do this and continue higher from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep an eye on this, and I'll be updating you guys as things unfold.